desktop mode. Desktop is a register page. Register.html. Person should only save the .html, not any other types. HTML, okay. Register page. Let's take another one more file, like a new test file. HTML, okay. Okay, another file. This is a login page. Yeah, this file contains a login page. The header tag. And between of the header tag, we contain a title tag, title bar, like a title bar, title tag. Title tag. This is login page. Login page, right? Okay. And after the header tag, and enter the body tag. Body tag. The open bracket and close bracket, right? Okay. Body tag. Okay. Between the body tag, we contain a login page. Login page, some tag or like some H3 tag. H3 and H3. Some H3. Okay. Login page. Login page here. Okay, login page. This is the output, and this is the right page, and this is the output page. Okay, login page. Like some small label. Label. Is nothing but one more tag. Label tag. Close the label. Okay, we taken some input tags. Input tag means the recent page is this is the recent page, right? So first of all, we enter some username and password, and username and username. Before section, we will discuss the username and password, also confirm password and email. How to write on the okay input tag. Input tag type as ID equal to some any name, someone or any name. It's not a problem. And a placeholder and placeholder. Placeholder is nothing but to show the name in the between of the box. And username. Please enter username. Enter user name here. Enter username. Okay. Close the tab. And username. After the username and password. Input tag type. Password type password. Password ID equal to another two. Placeholder. Enter correct password. Enter correct password. 66. Okay. 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 Small and a break tag. Break tag is nothing but to separate the two lines. It's another break tag. Okay. Good. And after the break tag, the break tag. Okay. After the break tag, we login and login submit button and a submit button and a button. Button. For okay, anchor small anchor. Button type equal to submit. Login. Another. Okay. And this space is a horizontal space. And this is nothing but a horizontal space. And break tag is nothing but a vertical space. So one more tag, one more. This small anchor tag. It's reference. Some arrow. To use it. Not use it. Please register. Not use it. Please register. This is the anchor tag. Once you click on the anchor tag, we will directly go on another page. This is the submit button and this is an anchor tag. Okay. Level. Some apply some styles. Background color. Background color. Some. Label tag, right? It's not here. It's here. Style tag. Background color. So marking color. Screen. Normal color. Apply normal color. Background. Low. Light and low. Okay. Also here. Label font. size equal to 10 pixel. I think it's font size. Apply some font size. We are not taking to this attribute. Okay, wait. Okay. Center normal face. Okay, sorry. Center. The center of the page. This is the heading text, center of the page, and also test align. Test align equal to center. It's not working. I think it's not working. I think it is a. What is this one? Wow. Test align center. It's working, but it's not working. Test align. I think. Okay, okay. Style is not upload the style. Sorry, this is some small instruments. Okay, okay. Let's continue. Label tag. Let's remove the label tag. Okay, and touch some div tag. Some div tag, right? I think label tag is not working now. I should discuss about how it's not okay. Div tag. Div tag is style. Style color. Some orange. Okay. Orange and just align. Center. It's working. Text and fonts. Some font size. Some font size. Font is like a 15 pixel. It's no good. It's okay. Okay. Also, some font family. Apply some font family. Font family means names of the fonts, like in a bold style and italic style. Some also font style, font family. Okay, font family some okay, Cambridge coaching. Okay, Times New Roman and Serif. And these are font names. And these are font names Cambridge and Coaching Gordia and Times New Roman and Serif. These are also a font. So, okay. And also some button tag. Okay, let's see the data. Let's see now anchor tag. Let's look at an anchor tag and also style. Some style, some change the color, right? Some change the color. It's looking not good. Okay, some another color. We select another color in a blue. In a blue. It's not a clear. I think some different change and 50 and 40 and 3C. 50. Also, it's not a clear. Okay, it's some better. And font size. Font size there is only 20 pixel. It's looking so nice. It's also font family. Font family and font weight also 200. And also font family. Font family is like Arial is good. Arial is default family is font family Arial. Okay. And button and type button and also style tag. Some apply some style color. Change the color. Change the color and font size. And apply some font size X large. Okay. It's some login button. And also some font family. Okay. It's not necessary. Tell me. And the style. Some styles. Okay. It's not necessary. Okay. Just leave it. Style tag is not necessary. Okay. Okay. Once we connected the register page and login page. But how to connect the register page and login page? It's very important. Once you enter all the data to the register page, after the register page, we tell me. Okay. After enter all the details to the register page, after going to the login page. How to go to the login page? That's why first of all we connected the register page and the login. First of all, we save the file. Save as login page. Login.html. Okay. This page we connected to this line. H reference and register.html. Okay. Check this. There is some error. HTML. Count with this page. Let's check this. Let me check once. Why it's not working? One second. Let me check. Let me check now. And login page. Where is that login? Okay. Where is the login page? Let's reference login dot HTML. Why this code not running? I think there is a small mistake, but I don't know where the mistake login. It's right. It's right. Already it's right. It's the reference. Let me check this once. Why it's not login.html. Once we check the desktop, what's the exact name? Once we check the login run register. It's very good. Login. Not HTML. After the login, we not okay. This is the some error. Let me check once. Once we start with the register page, and this is the login page. Okay. Okay. I hope you understand this. I hope you understand. Yes. Okay. This is the register page and this is the login page. Once we enter the all details to the register page, after that we going to the login page. Okay, first check these ones. Okay, first we collect the register page. Where is the register page? This is the register page, and we enter some data. And Harikumar is the name, and email harikumar@gmail.com. These are all the content of the user data. But what's already registered, please log in. please log in. This is the login button. Once we user already registered the data, after that we completely and going to the easy to way the login page. This is the login page. This is the login page. This is the user credential data. This is the username and password. And this is the submit button. Also submit button. This is not user not a rate before the register. This is going to register page. Okay. It's the register page and after that login page. It's simple to super. And once we check some another fields, some another fields like okay. Mm, this is the register page and login page. Okay, once we check the Django. What is the Django? Django project like Django. Okay. Yes. This is the Django file. This is the previous Django file. Okay. It's not important. Okay. Let's we talk another one. Okay. Let's discuss some Django. How to implement the register page and login page in the Django folder. Okay. First of all, we connect the Django project. Django. How to connect the Django? First, hello, ma'am. Am I audible? There is some noise.
Yes, audible, audible.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. First of all, we connected the Django to the Django and Python. Django is only main the run by the only Python project. Without the Python, Django is not supported. Oh, how to write first? First of all, we open the command prompt and type on Django admin start project start project. There's a start project. Some name like some okay, some school like some school. After then open the school folder. After the school folder and after that we entered Python manage the Python managed by start project start app some admission. This is my app name. And after the app name, simply enter Python manage run server. Whenever we click on the run server, we going to some local host, like some enter the local host. Default local host 8000. This is the default local host. It's a remodification. It change the local host. How to change the local host? That means Python manage.py run server some localhost number 000. But default localhost number means but default localhost but default localhost 8000. This is the default localhost. If you want to change the localhost number, we enter some another. This is the 777R 774. Anything it's not valid. Anything it's don't worry. And after the answer, we enter some data from Django HTTP. Okay. Before this, we enter from Django Django, Django shortcut, Django shortcut, import, render, and redirect. They're helpful to like an edge reference. A redirect is mainly work this one page to connect one page to another page, and after the redirect from Django HTTP import HTTP transfer. Django is a case sensitive, not a Django is a case sensitive. Machine shot will check and this what is the alphabet and what is the capital letters. HTTP HTTP response HTTP response. Machine shot will enter to the like this. After this, all these statements entered in only view. I think Sir has already told you before this section. What is the Django? Django is only depend on the MVT pattern. MVT. M means model. MVT. M means model, and V means view, and V means view, and T means template. Song is depending on the three conditions. MVT. This is the architecture. MVT. MVT is a Django architecture. M is a model. V is a view. T is a template. Right? Okay. What's the model? Model means some data. Model means it's uh, contain some data. Data is nothing but it is nothing but SQL server like MySQL, right? SQLite, PSQL, non-SQL, whatever it may be, it's not a point. Okay. These are databases. These are RDBMS. RDBMS means regional database. It contains some lot of data. It's like a column. It's almost fetches the data like in a columns and rows. It contains only data through in the columns and rows and some data. By default, Django default, it contains some SQLite. SQLite 3. Exactly SQLite 3. This is the default Django contain SQLite 3. This is a small database. But real time works it's not supported. But real time works it's supported by MySQL or SQL Server or Oracle. Okay. View is nothing but it contains a logical condition like Python. It's a Python. View means it contains a functional based and also the class based. And class based views are class based view also a functional based view. Function based view. And template is nothing but HTML folders. HTML folders or CSS folders or JavaScript. These are also these are also available in the template folder. Template. Template is nothing but and contains HTML and CSS and JavaScript. Okay, not HTML. Okay, not HTML and CSS. These are also contain another folder like static. static folder. Template folder and static folder, these are both are different. Static contain it's contain CSS and JavaScript and also another one. This is Bootstrap. Nowadays, you all are using only Bootstrap. It's a framework of it's a framework of CSS, CSS and HTML. It's very important. Bootstrap and media. Once okay, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Some data like this. And what is the media? Media is nothing but its content, images and videos and some others. It's very important. Right? These are a Django project. These are a Django. First of all, you observe settings. Settings, which contains the settings. Okay.
For Gmail.
This is the settings folder. This is a path. Until where we install and where we contain the Django project. This is the path. Path is nothing but address bar and base directory, and also installed apps. Once we enter the install app, once we create some new install app, that was must not entered in this section. Okay, sorry. Some screen is some display. For template. A template folder, it contains a lot of templates. It's a home.html, index.html. Okay, let me show this. Okay, about.html, blog details HTML, blog.html, contact.html for auth means authentication, like registered user. Auth.html and indexed.html, login and password reset and password. This is only my project. This is my project. So
Just
present I, present I can't explain the physical. I can't explain to the practical because of my laptop is some disturbance and some statical some problem. So it's not install Django and some Python problem. So therefore I can't explain physically. So I explain some theoretical part like what the Django and how to implement in Django and how to connect and how to work this. This is the template tag. This is the template tag. And default Django will provide this statement backend Django template backend dot Django template dot. But DRS means base direction. Base direction means nothing but a address bar where we join and where we contain the templates and where we contain the folders, and email and login form and login address and database. Database already we discussed about the database. But Django default contain a SQLite. But not on SQLite, not on SQL. We develop a Django with some SQL server or MySQL or so Oracle, anything is not a problem. But defaultly Django will provide SQL address, so we will connect on SQL address and we will go SQL. Okay, some editor. And this is the first of all URLs that first of all we understand. First of all, we must not understand the URLs. What is the URLs? URLs nothing but connected two pages between the to communicate between the two pages, like one page and another page. Once we click on this URL structure, after that we are easily connected to the another page. How to connect that URL? This like in URLs and user sign up. This is the sign up URLs and login. User login. This is the login. Now the sample. Okay. Okay. Let me check this. Okay. This is the URL pattern. Like a URL. URL is nothing but address. And it connected to the another page to redirect to the another page. And this is also URLs. And these all of these are URLs. It's a main sample process. And admin. And Django contains some URLs, and also some admin.py, and use.py, and use.py, and use.py, and also models.py. Models.py. First of all, we discuss some file, taken some file. Okay, this is the previous login. This is okay. It's not necessary. Okay, Django from Django. From Django import. From Django import and comma redirect. Yeah. From Django from Django dot http import http response. Before we talk that this Django is a case sensitive. It mustn't check this. Okay. First of all, we talk about the models. Models.py. What is the model.py? Already we discussed about that models. Models is nothing but a contains the data. Okay. Like some example. Example. Okay. From Django import models. From Django import models. Class. First of all, we're taking some class name register. Already we discussed about the register page, so we take the register. I take the register page, register models dot model. Machine should we image in capital, not in a small letter. It's in a machine should be capital letter models. Indentations. Why we take an indentation? That means it's in a Python program. So indentation is machine should and username and username models dot username is character field. Username is character. C is a machine should be capital. Yeah, field. Character field. Default none. Username and password and models dot. Let's discuss about this one. Okay, discuss the right this one. Class register models dot model m machine should be capital. Okay, and username models dot character field. Field field. Default none. Default none. Flag true. And username and password models dot character field models dot char field. C is taken capital and F also capital. C is capital and S also capital. Char field password and confirm password. Confirm password. Models dot char field. Okay, and like phone number models dot integer is not a character, it's integer, taken integer field. Just take some length max length some 100. Phone number it's not necessary, but here is some necessary maximum. Length 15 characters, and also here is some maximum length 15 characters. Phone number, some email models the email field. Models the email. It's not a integer and characters. Email is separately contains some attribute. Email field. email field. And after that email field, some address. Address models dot address is nothing but it contains a lot of data. So test field. So it's better to the test field. Test field. FEB capital. Test field. Some blank or true. Default none. Check these ones. And then self dot sorry. Self return self dot username. This is the output in the admin panel. After the registration page, class login models dot model username models dot char field. After the careful username and password. What's the character field? Yes. After this, we enter to the another page. So after the model space, after that some admin page, admin dot py, admin dot py. One second. Admin dot py. Okay, let's take this Django from Django. Django author is contrib.auth contrib.auth import from import user music category user and authenticate user become authenticate let me okay before this one I entered some from Django the contrib the admin import admin. After this one models. What's the model name? Register. So from dot models import models dot register. Import register. Okay. Register. After the register section, after the registration, we connect the admin and model space. Okay. Admin dot site dot register. Admin dot address register. What is the model name? Register. 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 Yes, this statement will connect to the model and admin page. A must include R is the small letter, is not a capital letter. Once we check this. After the admin panel, let's go to viewpoint. So it's very, very important this section. View. Okay, actually the statement is also written in this section. Okay. View. View. Okay, this is the view. So small function. Register, user register, request. We must not do pass the request statement. Request. Once we pass the request statement after the response from the server side. Request. Render. Return statement. Return HTTP response. Like some page. Hello. Some HTML tag. This is our Django project. This is our Django project. This statement is contained in the HTML page. HTML page. After we enter the HTML page in this sentence, we directly pass to the server directly pass to the server side. This is our Django project in the admin page. How to connect this, and also another method is also another method Django user register one second. Okay, this is the another method. Once we pass the request method, request. After the request, we directly pass the return statement. Return render. Also, we will discuss before we discuss the render and redirector. Render and redirector also is nothing but we connect to the between the two pages. Like one page is going to the another page, return and pass the render, and we pass to the request statement also. And request and some another HTML page like some HTML, some h.html. h.html. Okay, it's only quotation mark. That's single quotation, double quotation. Is necessary. Okay, like some pass statement. Pass statement. What is the pass? Pass is nothing but to store the some data for the future purpose. and holding the data for the future purpose. Once we develop some data for the future, we direct it to the past statement. We're taking on some placeholder. Okay. After the view statement, uh, okay. After the view statement, like some created some HTML folder. Already we created the HTML folder and registered and login page. Okay. Okay. Actually, we created some tables, register and login tables. But Django defaultly we created the user and user details like in a username and password and first name and last name. Also some email address. This almost Django is provided. But we want to some extra data. We directly to the under in the register class or register page in another user class. It's not a necessary. Okay, login and after the registers like in URLs pattern. It's very important URL. What's the URL? URL is nothing but to connecting of the server side to connect to the page to page like some address bar. Like some address bar URLs dot py. All of the contents we start the name, end of the name is dot py. So must ensure dot py URLs. Want the URL Django from Django import URLs from Django dot contrib dot URL URL path uh, use the user register user register name another name user register name. It's not a problem. If you want to anything another name, wait for it. And path after the path, you get the comma. After the comma, another path. Home. Like some home must slash. Use the home button. And name is some okay home. And some path the like some your home or any about page. If you want to add to the about page like this about page, page that about page dot about. Is all of the URLs better. It's here's some content. What the this contents right? This is models.py and views.py and admin.py and url.py. What's the model.py? Models that it's contained like lot of data, like some SQL data or some MySQL data or Oracle data, some PSQL, non-PSQL, whatever it may be. It's like some fetch data, fetch like means rows and columns. And what is the admin.py? Admin.py, yeah, we we done the project without the admin.py. Admin.py is like it makes it make help us to we directly see on the web pages. We directly see the what we enter the data in the admin panel, and also use.py. Use.py is nothing but logic of the some Python program. Python programming. It's in a classical and a class-based and function-based. But I familiar to function-based, so I've done to and I written to the function-based only. And URL.py. URLs.py is nothing but, and also a lot of time I am said that URLs is nothing but to connect to the one to another page. Okay. Okay. After the data, after enter to the data, you must need to pass the Python manager.py. Python manager.py make migrations. Make Make migrations. What is the make migration? Make migrations is make migration is make to create the some create a table, but not run the table. Make migrate. It's run the table. Python manager migrate. Make migration nothing but to create table, but not in a run to the table. But migrate is very migrate. It makes to the run to the table and fetch to column and rows. Migrate. After the migrate, again Python manager.py run server. Run server. Run server. Manager.py. What is the manager.py? Manager.py is nothing but to control the data to admin and view and URLs. It's very, very important. Without manager.py, we can't run to the page and we can't to the local host. We can't get to the any local host. After manager.py run server, to get on some local host. It's nothing but default local host number is 8 It's the default local host. But if you want to change the any local host number, you directly run to the Python manager.py run server some another local host number. It will change the different to the local host number. And also if you want to change any data to our database and modify and to delete some data or to change some column names and change the column, it will direct after the change the data to directly go and make migration migrate. Without do it make migration migrate, we can't do run server, we can't any run server. Okay, after the data, okay. This is the Django, how to implement and how to run to the program and theoretically. This is actually this is the statical file. What is the statical? Statical is nothing but looking like in some web page, not in a not like in a dynamic. Dynamic web page a lot of content and through the server through the page to page like in the content server. In static is nothing but look like in some images, some fall, some like in some page, and some page means some Facebook page, some YouTube page, like some Instagram. These are like register page and login page. These are also statical. It's not in a dynamic. Dynamic it contains the change the day to day, change the day by day. Okay, let me check this. Okay. Okay. Once you entered once you entered all the details, once you enter the register page, to going to the login page. This is the dynamic page, but this is only static page. After the login page, we redirect to the login page. This is the username and password, and this is the urls.py. URLs. This contains some URLs, but this is the statical, so it's contains some login.html files. But in Django, it's not true that. In Django, some contains some URLs like some login, then home button, or register button, and also some like keywords. Okay. Right. Okay. Some another model, take another model, like class plus user details. User details. So class user details. Model consider some user details. Details name, name, model consider character field. That's a maximum line. Like 20 character, like a first name. Maximum length, like another 20 characters. First name and last name and father name. Models dot their character field and maximum length. It's not necessary. I think it's not necessary. Father name and also mother name. Not a mother name. Take some school name. School. Not the character. Character. Like email. Already we discussed about email. Email models dot email field. And after that email some class name. Class name. Class name. Class name models dot integer. Okay. After we entered all of the class details and the user details, after that we simply function there. Delay self dot and first name. Return statement is not under the return statement. Return self dot first name. These are also models dot py. Okay. Some use dot py. So I have written some use dot py. How to implement that? How to implement the registration and login page. register is register this request if request the method equal to post. Post is in the capital letter. Equal to this method is post. First username. Not username. Username. Require the post. Request the post. Username. And password. Require the post. The password. Email. One more email. Email request the post the email. Then phone number. Phone number request the post. Request the phone number. Phone number. Email and phone number and address. Last one is address. Address. Post the post the address. If all of this all the content live, all the content belong to user data. User data. If user is if user is not null, if user is okay. Before this section, we add on some HTML files. If user is not null, first of all, and request the HTML. And declare greater. Login page. Okay. This is the register page, and this is after the register page, we connect it to the server with the local host. Local host, where we get in the local host. Local host is where local host is getting from the Python manage.py run server. Once you enter the run server, you get into the local host number from the CMD. CMD. That means okay. CMD. Let's take the command from design the Django office Python Python server server. No more seek editor. Okay, it's not a problem. Here is all the Django elements and attributes. These are a login and user details and some register contents or register pages. These are some data and username and password and control password, phone number and email and address and email address. This is mustn't take in a model. M is mustn't take the capital letters, not only taking a small letter. Before section, already we told that Django is in a case sensitive. So once you are wrong in any step in the capital and small letter, it's getting to wrong. And am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So actually, these are Django implementations. Like these are user interface and how to implement the username and register page and also view and urls.py and what's the urls.py what's the view.py and what's the admin.py and how to implement the data to the server and to how to request and how to response from the server. These are also models. Models is nothing but to the user data, any data. And first of all, we selected some templates like a register page, register.html, like login.html. After that, we implement to the views.py. in this section visited pivot. This okay, this is this one, and def is nothing but a function name in like in Python base, and def user register. Once we pass the request statement, after request statement we enter to the return render statement request that register HTML and pass is nothing but a placeholder like some storage. Some storage it will help on the future purpose project. Okay. Also, Django will provide us some admin panel. It's the best admin feature panel with to check on any table, to check on any data through the admin panel. But it is not support with the admin panel. Okay. Let me check this admin. How is that admin panel? Django admin panel. Django admin panel. Django. Django admin. Yes. Okay. This is like a Django admin page. This is a Django admin page. It contains a lot of data. It's like works on some SQL server, some MySQL server, and SQLite. And these are a first time, these are a last time, these are a joined at some other email number, some other address bar. It's a the point. And also getting some data. This is the local host. Already we told about that. This is a local host. Local host is a default number 8300. 8300. Already we talk about that. Okay. Okay. I'll will talk about the local host. A default 8300. Once we want to change any local host number, a simple Python mandate paper and server another what you want to some name. That's enough. Some 555 some 0005. So whatever it may be, it will work on definitely. First of all, we focus on these statements: Django admin start project and some project name. And what's the project and what's the application? Project is nothing but contain of some applications. Unlike some a school. School is in a project. These are some admissions. These are some also school student details. These are some teacher details. These are all the applications. And the project is contained the more than of two applications. The project and application both are different. Project contains application and more than of two applications. Application is inside of the project. It's contain data and to to support to the run to the project. And MySQL server MVT. Django will provide MVT and MVC. MVT is nothing but modal view template. MVC is nothing but modal view controller. C means controller. Controller. What is the controller? Controller is help us to control the model and view and also URLs. With the backend supporter. Um, I think today we discuss about the HTML and CSS, all of the how to implement HTML and CSS and how to connect with Django and how to connect with Django and how to run the HTML page and how to run the login okay and register page. This is the register page and this and background some adding on style set and how to style set. What the style set? All the style set. Style set trying to it make up this some beautiful interface like some adding on some color adding on some names adding on some features and like some borders and padding and these are also done by the only style step. styles where we use the styles. The styles tag get used between of the header tag only. Header tag it contains some only three or four tags. These are title tag and meta tag and style tag. Uh, these three tags contains the header tag. Now after the header tag we contain the body tag. Body tag. If you want any enter the data, simply wanted in the body tag. Body tag is contains a lot of data and we works on the super we works on creation of some login some web pages. And a button tag. Button tag and anchor tag. Button tag is in a button tag. If you enter the all details as a button tag in a register a login page or submit. And this all of this a button tag. Anchor tag. Anchor tag is also like in some URLs data and Django URLs data and HTML CSS HTML page anchor tags both are same word. These are nothing to note any to communicate the page one page to another page. Another page. And okay, these are packages and the render redirect http these are all packages where the packages are all available in the Django project. Once we install the Python and after the Python installation, uh, we create some environment. Why we create the environment is very help us to run the smooth and very easy to run the Django project. Without create environment, we done it any every project. But with the environment purpose, we run on the very easy and it is not disturb any other disturbance. So environment variable machine should be installed. And after the environment creation, we move on some scripts like an activated button. After the activated and deactivated, from these are packages. These packages imported from the Django project and render, redirector, and messages, email, user, authentic. All these are only packages. Python provide a lot of packages, so it's very easy compared to the other programming language. So Django only purpose of web development. So Python is strong and very easy to develop with any programs compared to other Java programs or PHP or .NET, whatever it may be. And these are some buttons and label and select. Select is nothing but a choice to the data. Unlike to enter any data, some courses, some colleges list, some school list, this is only choice. It's not only permanent to the data, it's only choice data. And only some label is a label and div tag and the section tag, these are all are the same purpose. Nothing to worry. And a button tag. Once we button, once we take any button tag, it's entered to the type nothing but type is a submit button. And after the submit button, we redirect to the another page. Okay, this is center. Center is the alignment tag, and the center almost top right and top left and the left corner. These are all the alignments. Okay, this is a RGB color. A colors is okay. Color and also table data is very important. Table data. Table is contains some attributes like a call span, like some table data. Table data. Okay, let me write this. table tag. Table tag. It contains some attributes like false span, some false span, some row span, and row span, and also width, and also height and width are all attributes are used in different tags. Use it to every tag, and height, background color, and also background color, and also some border, and border color, align. Last one is V align. Call group. It is padding. These are table tag attributes. Call span. Call span is nothing but to combine more than two columns. Row span. Row span also same as the call span, and width and height are the what you want to size and what you want to order of the size and image size to different sizes adjust to the width and height properties, and background color and border also is very helpful to the style tag, and border color and border radius, border radius, and border size. Okay, border name, border type. These are also border style tag. Alignments, center, right, left, top, bottom. These are also aligned. Padding means also top right, top right, top left, bottom left, and right padding. These are also attribution properties. And okay, some final. These are visited people. Actually, in the Django project, and all tags are implemented to the in this section. But once we implemented all the HTML tags, it's look ugly. So very easy. It's very easy to implement in some HTML files, or HTML files the same as some file name, and thus file name is implemented to the same place. This is it's understand to very easy, and it's connected to the web server to very easy to server to move to one page to another page. I think all these contents belong to a Django project. Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So actually, this is the Django project. This is the Django. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is the understand?
Yes, sir, audible.
I think understand to everybody.
Yeah, everything is
Okay. This is the register page and this is the login page. And to connect to the register and login page in this section, like the help of the models.py and wish.py and also uls.py. And okay. Some adding to some data like once to enter to the register page, we must need to enter to the static file, static name. This means static. This is the template tag. Load static. Load static. Okay. This is must need to write on this once we enter the load static. So some another.
Dear participants, anybody having any doubts, please type in chat box. Sir will answer you.
I hope you should understand everybody, right? If you get any queries, please ask me. I will explain.
Anybody having any queries, please type in chat box. Sir will answer you.
Very quick. I think no one get any queries, right?
Unmute yourself and ask, ma'am.
Yes,
Anyone can unmute and ask questions.
this section, I think this. I think this section over. Let's continue this concept. We will discuss after that.
Sir, please check in chat box, sir. Someone is asking questions.
Okay, sir. Okay, I will check that. Okay, will be guide for installing. Okay, installing Django. Okay. First of all, open the CMD and control permit. After the CMD, okay. Already we talked about this one before this section, right? Okay, this one. Okay. Already okay. Okay. This is the Django implementation and out Django install. Auto install means okay. First, we install the Python. Python, this is 3.0 or 3.7 or 3.8, 3.0, whatever it may be. First of all, install the Python, and after that, Python pip install Django. Pip install Django. After we enter the query, automatically Django will be installed. Before the 3.7 version, pip is not installed, but after 3.7 or 3.8, 3.10, automatically pip is installed as an inbuilt function.
Sir, your screen is not visible, sir.
Okay. Okay, sir. Is it clear, sir? No? Is it clear, sir?
Now okay, sir.
Okay. First of all, we install the Python. Actually, in this section, in my laptop, Python is a 3.10 is installed before this section. But after the Python install, pip is automatically installed, and after the pip install Django. After this, run the query. Automatically, Django will be installed. Once we Django installed, after this section, these contents are installed. Django admin start project school. School is the project name, and admission is the application or app name. After run the school name, Python manage.py startup admission. Admission is the app or application. After the application, Python manage.py run server. After the run the server name, run the server automatically will provide some local host. Default the local host 8000. If you want to change any local host number, it's very easy to change in this query. Python manage.py run server 5000 or 500, whatever it may be. If anything is fine. Okay. After this run server, these are some models names and views names, some template names, some static files also. Okay. This is the Django. This is the how to implementation Django and how to install the Django. Okay. Next question. Is MVC is in a C.NET and model with template in the Django both are the same concept? No. So is not the same concept. MVC in this Django means MVC is the model with controller. It to control the model and view in a template. How to controlling means and we and before I told you, M is the model. Model means a database, like in some contain the data, like some SQL data or MySQL data and SQLite data. And Django will provide the default SQLite. And it's a .NET C++. These are a different MVC. MVC, I think that means MVC means mechanism virtual controller. That means I think. Okay. Today will the close and the remaining topic will be discussed today after. Okay. Thank you. Thank you to everybody. One minute. Okay. Okay. Leave all of you. Okay. Okay, remain the topic we'll discuss tomorrow morning. Let's leave. Sex